Well, it's time now to bring in our star panel, Sky News contributors Katherine and Kosher Garda. Welcome to the show, team. Now, the Paul Ramsay Foundation has donated a whopping $5 million towards turbocharging the Yes campaign for the Voice to Parliament. And this is a lot of money, Katherine, to be throwing at something that we don't really know about. And it seems, particularly after we had the launch last night, this whole thing is just going to be run on the vibe of the thing. $5 million for a vibe. I wouldn't mind $5 million bucks.
Oh, that's absolutely right, Caleb. Thanks for having me on the show tonight. But we're very much seeing that this Yes campaign is just it's an attempt to indoctrinate the general public into simply going along with this. You know, this week I've heard people referring to these changes as modest changes. There is no such thing as a modest change to our Constitution. It is a utilitarian document. It is a workhorse document. It's our first statute that gives legislative legal validity to all other statutes. So going and making these changes and then telling people, oh, you've got to be kind, you've got to be inclusive. I heard someone describe the argument against it as a heteronormative rom-com. I mean, which is just, it's so impoverished. And, you know, we do have the right to have detail. And these people just going, yay, let's all vote yes, it's all brave and stunning. Well, I'm sorry, but the Australian people deserve detail.
And we know, Kosher, that the federal government is not directly funding the campaigns, but it has said that you can only get a tax deduction for the Yes campaign. So they've already got an upper hand here. And then they get a $5 million donation like this. It seems to me that the Yes campaign has just got everything going in its way at the moment, particularly when you look at some of the polling during the week, which showed that even though people don't know what the Voice is, they will be happy to support it on principle.
This campaign has the benefit of the institutions, with the incumbent government obviously championing it, and they have access to ways, covertly and overtly, to influence public opinion, and money. You know, money is a very powerful tool in the toolkit of affecting public opinion. Even though they don't officially allocate dollars, as you mentioned, Caleb, the dirty little secret, as we all know, is that money has a way of finding its way into wherever it needs to, whether it's cycling through corporations or nonprofits, or these deductions that you mentioned. And there's another consequence to that too, beyond the Voice, that I would quickly add, which is that it shows how politicized NGOs and for-profit corporations have become, where they're throwing their position into the ring on various cultural issues, which is what this is. And that does have a longer-term consequence where people just don't trust any institution anymore, at least less so with each day.